Hello, this is Angie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a WIP and chat, which just means that I'm going to work on a current project and I'm going to talk to you while I'm working on it and talk to you about what I'm working on, what's been going on, and check in. So how are you doing today? Well, I'm doing okay, I hope you're doing okay too. I also want to say thank you for being here, of course, because that goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Life is a thing, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm still getting organized. It's early in the morning. It's 7 a.m. on Friday. I'm having coffee. And I feel like I've just had a super busy week. I'm not sure why. Maybe because Monday was the holiday and my husband wasn't working, so it changed the weekend. I don't know. But anyway, so we'll get into that. So today, sorry I'm being a little circular. It's just me and lack of caffeine, I guess. I am working on Together We Are Magic, and I'll put a picture in the corner so you know what I'm working on. I am just going to adjust the camera a little bit. There, that's better. And I'm also going to be using my DP Gal Creations tray. I like my dark purple, and my white, depending on which color I'm working on. So I have those. Also, I have multiple pens. And you'll see I usually just use the multi-placer and not the single placers as much for this kit anyways. So I have a patriotic team pen that I just love because it's nice and thin and light. It's a pretty one. I also have my pens from Crafted Makes. I've shown them multiple times. I just have glue dots in my single placers and Quake Cold Putty in my multi placers, and I'll be, well, probably using mostly my 5, 7, and 3 placer. I don't see a lot of room for this 9 placer that I have. That's the biggest one I use is a 9. I like to work on confetti heavy kits, and the 9's just way too much for those. But anyway, so that's those. And the kit is Together We Are Magic. Like I said, it is art by the artist Jody Bergsma from Diamond Art Club. It was like I believe it was a one-time release, so they released it and that was it. It came out in the spring, and this is a memorial kit for my grandma and my grandpa, who died when I was 9. And my grandma passed away at the end of April, as if you've been here before, you would know that. So I kitted this up ages ago, but I didn't feel like I could work on it yet. I don't know why. Just grief is a funny thing, right? But I just started it. And I'm a serial starter, if you know anything about me. I don't even know how many WIPs I have right now. Something I need to get a handle on. I was gonna dip up. I was gonna kit up a fall kit, but I don't think I should. I think I should try and finish some things. Maybe if I get through some things in the next week or two, I can still kit up a kit for October and then join some of the fall events. But really, I don't know. I bought more storage, but then I'm just enabling myself to never finish anything. And I did have a finish, and I'll be coming out with a post review on that. I finished Sunflower. I'm just a mess. Sunflower Garden by Donna Gelsinger, also from Diamond Art Club. I used that in my WIP and Chat last week at the end of August. And I finished it in August, which is awesome. It's another finish. And I have a couple of my paint gems that I finished. And if I knew where I put them, I'd actually show them to you. Why don't I just show them to you now? They don't need to be. Maybe I'll add another finish video to those. But these are my paint gems that I blinged up while I was on vacation. Isn't that pretty? Look. Isn't that pretty? It's like disco. It was a party. And then this one. Ooh, it looks like a party. I had fun doing this. A lot of fun. And they seriously went quick. I think it was a great way to, it would be a great way if you're new to adding your own bling to play with things and it's not intimidating. This is the cocktails kit from Paint Gem. I'm not affiliated, I just had fun. These were my first 2 paint gems that I've done before from the kit. And I'll do more because I just love adding sparkle to things. And it gave me that sense of having done something. So that was super fun. So back to what we're working on here. And I guess I'll throw the ABs in now. And I don't use anything in particular to put in ABs. They're just a coated drill. They're nice and sparkly though. And I will just put them in here. Whoops. If I can get myself going. Oops. So it's been a crazy week and I don't even know why. I've been, I mentioned last week I was car shopping. I returned my other car, my lease car yesterday. It was just like crazy because I had to go into the city, into Vancouver to do that. Now I've got things stuck there. Where are my tweezers? Can I just get them off? They're kind of super awkward. Stuck on there just a little bit. Oh, there we go. I still don't know where I put my tweezers though. I'm not seeing them. Maybe I had them in my hand when I went in the kitchen. That can happen. Do you do that? Sometimes you have things in your hand and then put them down. I do that with my phone all the time. It's so annoying. So I'm just gonna pop these in. And what have you been doing? Like, are you busy with the kids or the grandkids, getting them back to school? Here in Canada, everyone's just going back to school this week. So I've seen, the other day I was out and about and I saw all the kids heading in, you know, the backpack full of all the new supplies and all the things going on. It's been a while since I had to do that. My son graduated during COVID. So yeah, it's been a really long while since I had anybody in elementary school too. We live right near the elementary school where my son used to go. And yeah, that place is hopping. It's so busy. Isn't that pretty? Oh, hey, I didn't show you guys over here. Look what I did. I am blinging this kit up. Do you see that? I started adding in crystals. I've got 4 colors of crystals in here, and I'm actually ad hocing some of it. So I'm just doing it as I go. Some of these 327s. And what I did was, and my method is to take, because I have these already, I have these small cases, and because I moved my sparkles into a large hot dot container, I have these at my disposal. So what I'm doing is I'm going, as I bling up a kit, I'm going to put my sparkles in here. And then when I'm ready to sparkle something up, I know exactly which symbol they are, because I don't, when I color replace, I don't necessarily replace the entire color. I just do some. So like over here, I put in dark blue, or dark blue. 550 is not blue, it's purple. My goodness, there you go. You can see I put in dark purple and it looks so much better in person. It's got this funny glow to it. And then I decided to add in some of these. What are these? They're actually 315s, but they blend really well with 327 because this is a butterfly. So I'm going to take a little creative license with my butterfly. And the reason this is blank here and I haven't filled it in is I'm going to wait until I do more of the butterfly over here, because I can't decide if that should be a bling up spot or just the plain light blue drills, which look like purpley bluey green. These 3756, which I also have here, but they really are almost clear. They have almost no color in them. Yeah, well, maybe I'll use those. Now that I look at it, maybe I should try those 3813s, which I pulled out to replace K. But you know what? That actually is a good replacement. Like these are the actual numbered ones, but I think these light green ones might be nice too. Ooh, now it's a thought. Okay, well, I'm getting distracted by sparkles as usual. You know, that's what happens. I see something with sparkles and I'm off. And that happened when I was in Paris. I saw the Pandora store and the Pandora store saw me, and I had to get myself an Eiffel Tower while I was there. I don't have my bracelet handy to show you it. Well, it happened again. I was recording away because I don't like to do, like, I can't record more than like 15 minutes at a time because my computer is really old and it freaks out when my files are too big. So I actually have to stop. And I stopped and poured some coffee, and I guess I thought that I had pressed the button to go back on. But no, of course not. I hadn't done it. Oh well, such is life. So I did put in all those ABs over here. Oh, and now you can't see me. What is going on? There, now you can see. That's better. Anyway, so I'm on to another color. And I am thinking about blinging up these L's, which is the bottom of a bubble. It kind of makes up the bottom of a bubble. But I don't really have that color. So I went to my sparkle bin and I found 793, which actually tones in pretty well with this 322. If you can see that. So I might try that. And if you haven't seen my storage video on my sparkles, I'll throw a link down below so you can check it out. But I glue the a bead on top with my round colored sticker, and that way when I was looking at the expanse of, I'll just show you, when I was looking at all the colors, I could kind of see something that might work, right? So see, so this is the top layer, so that was in here, and then I could see that what that color was. Oops. So I did that. So then I will add, I think if I do that, I'll add it into my small kit. Like I have, just as an example, I'm also working on Angel of Starlight, a JBG kit from Diamond Painting Fanatics, and I have the same kind of setup here. So yeah, all the circles I'm using in there and extra ABs are all contained. That way I know what I'm working on. And I know other people have included and put them into their Elizabeth Ward or their circle containers and just not put the other color in. But I like to know what colors I'm replacing when I want to. Otherwise I won't remember what I'm doing. I think that's the easiest way. If I have all the colors in the little bin, I know, in the small box, I know what colors I've already decided to work on because I tend to work across kits. And I have a similar one going for my Diamond Painting Deutschland kit, which I want to get back to work on. That's another reason why I don't think I should kit up anything right now. I think I need to finish off a couple things that I already have started, and that DPD kit is definitely one. I will be doing a progress video for that soon. I did that in August. I can't remember if it was a WIP and chat or just a progress update. I'll have to go back and check my own video. So I am just filling in these, I don't know, they look like a musical symbol, but I am not a musician. So if I'm wrong, don't come for me. I always think of them as some kind of a, I think they are a music symbol. I mean, the only music I ever tried to do was, I tried to do guitar, like everybody probably has, and I tried to do, well, I had to do clarinet in grade 6. It was just a requirement. It was horrible, and I was not good at it. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's what that is. But if it's not, it's not. But that's the way my brain thinks of it. So later today, I think I said I was going to go get my car today. Did I say that I had picked my car? Maybe I did on the second recording, and now it's gone. At least I noticed it was gone, so I can try and do this again. So I have finally decided on a car, and it is going to be the Ford Mach-E, which is their electric version of the Mustang. Now, I didn't buy it because it's the Mustang per se, but I bought it because it had all of the things that I wanted on it. It has the battery range that I want to have for commuting and doing small trips to the interior of BC, which the battery range on the car I'm getting is like 425 kilometers. And to go to my sister's house is 325 kilometers. And there are charging ports along the way. Charging ports. Charging stations to connect to my charging port on the car. I do not have a charging port. I am not a robot. Yeah, I'm just positively giddy this morning, aren't I? I am not going to apologize because it means I think it means I'm good or better than I have been in a very long time. Like a very long time, guys. So let's just go with it. So I need a bigger one. Let's use this 5. I am going to get Vapor Blue. And I can throw a picture of the car I'm getting up there. Looks like I lost one of these. I was looking at it earlier. And I'm just going to fill in this color before I decide if that I want to sparkle up the edges of the bubble and just get a better idea of the sense of it. And so far I would say yes. Well, I was also going to bling up 3325. So I don't know. I might not color replace this section for 3325 because it's so light. It might look weird next to each other. I might just do the L's. But I had chosen this here, this light blue. This is the color that it goes with. But this really matches pretty well with this, like at least in tone. And it's not... yeah, it's not green or anything, so I think even though it's $7.93, I think it'll go really well. But I don't know if I want them next to each other, so I don't know. I have to think about it. And gee, I can do that. So, yeah, I am getting I think the reason I'm having trouble talking about this because I just talked about this on the video that didn't record. I am getting the Ford Mach-E. It has, I mentioned, the extended battery range. And I could get it on a lease. So if I decide I don't like the EV or something goes terribly wrong where, you know, suddenly we're not doing battery cars anymore or something, I can turn it back into the dealer at the end of the lease, or I could buy it, you know, if I love it. And I think I'm going to love it because I took one out and I drove it for 2 hours. I parked it. I took it on the highway. You know, I tested it really, I think I tested it pretty well. So yeah, I get my car today, which is super exciting. I'm really excited about that. And I also have a job interview this morning. But this job interview is more of a networking, well, it's a job interview, but they don't have a specific position. They liked me when I gave my references for my team. So now they just want to meet with me and see what I'm looking for in my next position. So I don't have any high hopes that they'll just have a job to offer me right away. But I'm also playing with the idea of saying, hey, I could work as a consultant and we could get to know each other, and that way I'm still open and I would get to know them and I could make some cash while they're waiting to figure out what they want to do. So you never know, I'll have to play it by ear. So my WIP and chat is not going to be very long because WIP and chats take a lot of energy, and I have to go and get my backdrop ready for my interview and have some food and all of that because I haven't eaten yet today. And oh, look what I just did. I filled it in on the wrong one. Gosh darn, why did I do that? Where are my tweezers now? How annoying. Here they are. Here's some tweezers. I'm going to pull these off. My brain wants to work on this other symbol. I knew that was going to happen. Ah. Oh, no, that one's okay. That looks okay now. And there's a little bit more of this one up top. I think it's because I got this out, so my brain's getting confused. Because I'm talking. This kind of thing happens when I'm talking. And diamond painting at the same time. So yeah, I'm so excited about my car. I think I might have to take it on a trip. And it's just, I don't know where the time is going. I haven't been diamond painting as much. I mean, I want to, but I'm not. There's been days where I haven't diamond painted at all, which is really weird. I guess it's from, you know, I went on my vacation and I didn't really get to do anything. The rooms in Paris, guys, were so small compared to what we're used to here. They were just like, there was nowhere to sit and diamond paint. And I didn't end up having the energy to do it because I know I kitted up the kiss. It's here. What is it called? The kiss? Butterfly kiss. Here, nothing done. See? It's yet another thing that's been kitted up though, so now I have to work on it. Another reason why I can't kit up for a fall DP along just now. I think I need to do Angie Needs to Catch Up month. Because, yeah, I think that's what needs to happen. I really, really do. As much as I would love to be participating, I'll just never get anything finished if I start another 56 by 76 or bigger kit. I'm just like, I don't know. I was going to work on crows, which I think is in, who did that kit? Donna Gelsinger? I'm not sure. Anyways, I had an unboxing for it that I did when I first started my channel, and I just love that kit, and I plan to work on it. But you know what? If I get some things done, if I finish off a couple kits, I will kit it up for October, because it's definitely a Halloween sort of themed kit. Maybe I'm just not ready for Halloween. It's too early. I'm still trying to do summer. I took out my dog for a walk without a sweater last night, and I was like, hey, I need a sweater. What happened to summer? Where did it go? Because summer is technically here until I think the 21st. Is that right? And I am not giving up my summer. I am not ready for pumpkins in any way, shape, or form. It's just too early for that. Us like doing Christmas starting Christmas kits now. I can't do that either. I am just not there yet. I have to be a little bit more in the season to do stuff like that. I tried working on my winter kit called Winter Welcome. Forget the name of the artist. Pardon me, it's because this is just a WIP and chat, so it's not planned. At least my WIP and chats aren't really planned out. Anyways, I was working on that. I tried to work on that. I did a couple sections, I think was it July? And it just didn't feel right working on snow. It's a WIP that I carried over from last year. So again, guys, I have too many WIPs. And it's like, am I going to do a Christmas kit up? No. Because what I will be kitting up is Sugar Plum Fairy from Diamond Art Club by Mandy Manzano. Or it's Deb and I's event. God, my brain is just like, man, I need to get it together. Sparkle addiction. What's up with that? Maybe I need a holiday after my holiday, or a holiday after buying a car. Like, man, no, it's not sticking up. It's just the light, the way the light's shining on it. So I'm filling in this L symbol with these 793s because they toned in really well with the 322s. And I think I'm liking the look of that. I hope you can see it. And so I'm going to continue with that. And then I'm going to, actually, maybe I should do that now while I'm talking. 793 is an L symbol on my sticker. I didn't get to drive an LD4 because there weren't any. It's like, I would have considered that. The Nissan Ariya, there weren't any. Like, there are no cars. And I think it's partly because this is 793 in real life, and it's replacing 322. So what I do is on this one, I'm putting the symbol, the color it's replacing, and then the color on the side of what the color is. So when I go to put away my leftovers or have to get more, I'll know what it is on my container. So they're going to go in here like that when I'm done. And then I'll put my big bottle away so it doesn't get lost. And because I have multiple kits, like you could say, oh, well, you could just take this and put it in. Yeah, but then I don't have it to use for the other kits that I'm working on because I have so many WIPs. Right? So that is the story of cars, electric cars in my life. And of course, I haven't got anything hooked up on my house, but I threw my dog in the car and we drove around looking for charging stations. And I'm lucky that I live where there appears to be lots of options. So this weekend's mission is going to be get the car, drive around said car, run down the battery, take it down the highway, which uses the most battery to run it on the highway, and then charge it up before I need to charge it at a couple different stations just to see how does it work. And I think I can accommodate that plan. I think it'll be fun. And is that the back of the bubble? Those little L's? Let me just look. Yep. So I'm going to fill those in. So I think that's my plan for the weekend. And I also want to go and see my brother, and I think he's about 200 kilometers away, but that's a different trip. I don't know. I want to go see one of my sister who's 325 kilometers away, but she is near the fire zone. BC is on fire. We've had lots of serious issues going on with that, and I don't want to go into an area where I might cause any stress or put any pressure on resources. So I will have to check to see if that area is, I know she's safe, like she's not in the fire zone, but they have all the evacuees from the fire areas and they might be near her, you know. I'm not worried about getting trapped by the fires or anything like that. They are getting them under control, but I just don't want to go in where, you know, people are dealing with a lot, and I just don't need to show up and be in their space, right? So anybody's space. I just want to stay away and let them do their thing. So I'll have to check that out before I go. So I am definitely looking at loving this. So I didn't use those. And next it's this $37.55. And I'm not replacing this, so we'll do these next. But I say that, but this is the bottom of the next bubble. I don't think, let's put not pushed in. Popping drills? Probably not, just me. I'm not going to replace this. I'm not going to fill this in. I'm going to wait and see if I want to clean that up because it's the edge of the bubble. So it might have more light on it and give it some cool definition. See, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see. Yeah. So that was fun blinging that up. I worked on that butterfly last night, and that was sure fun. This was more fun, even more fun. Probably because I'm talking, right? So that is that. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more kitting up just yet. I think I should wait. I think I should at least finish the JBG kit off and then take a look at what WIPs do I have, what's coming up in the next couple of months. Because I don't want to go into the end of the year with a whole bunch of WIPs. I really don't. Really, really don't. I did that last year. And I guess people are saying if you've kitted them up, they're not WIPs. But kind of think they are because they're sitting in storage containers, taking up space, waiting to be worked on. So I have two that I have kitted up and I haven't even laid a drill for. Besides this, I have Capricorn, Josephine Wall by Diamond Art Club. And it is taking up massive amounts of storage because it has massive amounts of color in it. And I also have Mountain Castle, another Diamond Art Club. And those are both big kits. So now I'm thinking, no, I should not kit up anything big. Maybe when I'm done my JBG round, I'll just kit up another round. So, because I like to have a round going. So I want to finish my Josephine Wall. I don't want, like, do I really want to have those two kits kitted up for 2 years? Does that make any sense? I don't even know at this point if I could finish them if I wanted to, but I should try and do at least one. So maybe if I finish Winter Welcome, then I can work on Mountain Castle because it's like, you know, the snow theme and everything. And I think Sugar Plum Fairy is around. So thanks for listening, because that helps me work out what I want to do. So I have this one, and then this one is actually $7.93, but that's okay, because it does not, look at that. What did I just do? Oh, I put them back. Oh my gosh. I put them back in the bottle instead of in the container. Did you watch me do that? And just like, oh my God, she's like all over the place. There we go. Ew, whatever. I'm like, did I dump these in the wrong one? Or what did I do? See, those don't really look like $7.93 to me. These are purple. These are blue. You see that? I don't think those are $7.93 to me. At least not this color batch. Maybe a different color batch looked more like this. But no, I would say this is like a purpley cobalt blue. And this is more of a cool blue. But yeah, so anyway, we'll pop these in and see what else we need to talk about. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know if you're working on if you decided to work on a fall kit or not. I just have so many other types of kits other than to work on seasonal type kits to work on. Like if I look at my stash, I have so many dragons and fairies that I want to work on. I don't know. I'm just going to have to see. And also I was looking at crows, and first of all, I couldn't find it in my stash, and I don't know why, which means I have to pull everything out to find it. And then it's very similar to the kit I'm working on right now in that it's very, has a lot of neutral colors in it. So I don't really want to have two kits with, yeah, see, those are not, see that to that. Let's zoom in and look for a minute. Do you see that? Those are like not even, like they're similar in tone, but the color is not the same. This is definitely not purpley blue. This is definitely a purpley blue. Like that is hugely different. So I'm glad that I didn't do that. So I zoom back out, I guess, a little bit. How's that? Is that good? Okay. Push this back. Nah, it's not working. But you can see it anyway, so it's all good. So anyway, yeah, so I'm almost done this section. And I'm going to leave the bottom of the bubble, like I said, and wait and see how I feel about blinging that out. Are you guys working on seasonal kits? How many WIPs do you have going? And Marissa at Kiss My Crafts, don't answer that question because it may be stressful. She has a lot of WIPs. That's awesome. Anyway, and it was not a poke at you at all. I think you're awesome. I love your channel. And if you haven't checked out Marissa's channel, I'll throw a link to, whoops, she'll be my shout out this week. Go check out her channel. I think she is just so great. I just really enjoy her channel. And yeah, she is I think she's might be the reigning WIP queen for the number of WIPs. And I believe she also has an event. And I'm supposed to be participating in that event. And I have dropped the ball on that. But you know, I'm there in spirit. I keep creating more WIPs so I can go in it again next year. Right? So anyway, let's see, where are we at now? We are on that. So I think, guys, that is going to be it for today because I have to go get ready for my interview and put all of this away so I have space to do my interview. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe. And if you're new to YouTube, or maybe you're not new to YouTube, it doesn't actually cost anything to like a video. And it helps out so much. And it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And it helps so much to all the creators. If you do that, like and follow and share videos, it gets us up into the algorithm. There's no other way to get into the algorithm except by that. So I appreciate that so very much if you could do that. And yeah, I'll be back again next week. And I will be doing a post review on Sunflower Garden, and my phone is wiggling. And we'll talk again soon. Bye.